Good evening, one and all. You join us for this Indian T20 League match between the Chennai Super Kings and the Mumbai Indians. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for such a warm introduction. I'm sure I don't need to tell you just how much I'm looking forward to the day's play.
Thanks, Ali. It's time now for the toss. Let's join the pitch side to see who'll be donning the pads first.
So the decision's made to bat first in what could just about be called bowler-friendly conditions. Both captains will be happy enough.
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. We're about to get underway and already the crowd is up and about. This is looking to be a great day of cricket.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Patirana pulls out. Dead ball. Edge, but it drops safely. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Might look to go big again here.
Great shot through the gap.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
smacks that away through the gap. Huge edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Doesn't beat the infield. Drilled that one away. Straight to the fielder. End of the over. 6 off it. Mumbai are 20 for none.
Off to a strong start. 2 excellent overs to begin with.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the press box end. Couldn't get it through the field. Missed it. That was a chance. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. Didn't hear or see anything. Was quick onto that in the infield.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Four runs added in that over. Mumbai 24 for none. Curran, the left-arm medium-fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the university end.
Some adjustments to the field.
Curran from the university end. No, terrible shot. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Perfectly timed.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
A few moves made in the field.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Got that away nicely.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. A little bit of wobble on that ball, as it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Out. No! Somehow it's missed everything. That'll be a dead ball. Perfectly timed. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Jadeja, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the press box end. Crack! Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match. How will he reply?
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Big edge, where's that going? Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Rohit waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Finds the fielder with that shot. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground. Ashwin back on now. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Got it away brilliantly. Just a flick of the wrist at the very end.
Dives and takes a nice catch. What a catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. The end of another over. This time, though, some more fielding changes are coming as the power play finishes. Jadeja from the press box end.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Going with pace now. Bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Massive outside edge. drops safely. Everyone's gone up. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Edge, amazing delivery. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish. The field's providing a bit more support for the bowler. The and giving them some leeway.
Tries to flick it past backward square, but that'll be an easy catch. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard. Encouraging the bowler to take a few more risks as the field's moved around.
Thick edge. Smacks that away through the gap. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Nice shot, but straight to gully. End of the over. Mumbai, a 65 for 2.
65 for 2.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Got that away nicely.
Too wide, it was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Oh, great ball there, but it'll find the gap.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Yadav is starting to really get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt the momentum.
Going with a more aggressive field choice.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. edge, but it drops safely. The Super Kings managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling. Ashwin from the university end. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Edged, unplayable. Super Kings with a strong appeal. That should be given. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work. He's got their tail up.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. Mumbai are 81 for 3.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Curran, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the press box end. Going with spin now.
Yadav watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Drilled that one away. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Curran, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the university end. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Yada, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Smacks that away through the gap. Doesn't beat the infield. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. straight to the fielder. 7 runs added in that over. Mumbai a 93 for 3. Curran back into the attack. Thick edge. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Couldn't get it through the field. And caught. That's just superb. Oh, that's just outrageous.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Jadeja from the university end.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. The bowler looks really confident.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings. But all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Finds the fielder with that shot. Mumbai weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over. Gaikwad into the attack now from the press box end. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Edged unplayable. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Edge, amazing delivery. Everyone's gone up. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Wow, that's missed the lot. Massive outside edge. Huge edge. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, 6 off it. Mumbai, 113 for 5. Curran, the left arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the press box end. The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the press box end. Thick edge.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
Big edge.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Was quick onto that in the infield. Bowled. Perfect Yorker. Brilliant bowling.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Lots of pressure coming in to bat. They'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball though.
Is coming into the attack.
still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. They've gone up here. Santner taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches, certainly needs to bring their A game today. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Misses everything. The Super Kings has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Patirana from the press box end. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Great shot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Santner watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Dragged out and put away. Pulled that with great power and it's been launched into the crowd for a maximum.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Can't get that outside the ring field. End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle. Curran to bowl the last over. Nearly gets the edge. Curran with a great delivery there. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
No interest on that occasion to play at the ball. Just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
They've really piled the runs on in that innings. Not the best bowling though. That's let the total get away from them. Such a big total to chase now. Nice shot. Straight to gully. That is quite extraordinary. Conway, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Precision past the umpire, not likely to get cut off.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Oh, I thought that was past him, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. 11 runs added there. The Super Kings are 11 for none.
1 gone and an excellent start to this power play.
Chahar, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the university end. Doesn't beat the infield. Drilled that one away.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and they've been put away. How will he reply?
Timed that perfectly.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
8 runs added in that over. The Super Kings, 19 for none.
We're 2 overs down into the second innings and they're scoring freely at the moment and hold an early advantage.
Couldn't get it through the field. There's a chance if it hits. Edged it. need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. End of the over. Super Kings, 30 for none.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot. That has raced to the boundary.
Chaha from the university end. Perfectly timed.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Oh, hello there. Conway getting a little funky there with the helicopter shot. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Shankar ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Finds the fielder with that shot. Smacks that away through the gap.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
That's the over. The Super Kings are 40 for 1.
4 overs gone, and it's a very good start to this run chase. Excellent power play so far.
Straight to the fielder. Trouble! Perfectly timed.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Nice shot, straight to gully. Onto that early, that could be 4. 11 runs added there. The Super Kings are 51 for 1.
So that's 5 down in the power play, and the bowlers have been getting the treatment by these batters. They're doing it with ease.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Oh my, that's racing away.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls allowed this over.
Gone. Great reflexes. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Well, that was an entertaining show of power batting. Really put the bowlers to the sword for a while there, but it's all come to an end now.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. It's going a long way. What a shot.
Well, that was just textbook and a bit of power as well to lift the ball over the top. It just keeps going.
End of the over. The Super Kings are 62 for 2.
The captain can now put 5 fielders outside the circle.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Oh, great run out.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
That's out. Deep mid-off. Needed to move a bit, but they got there with time to spare. It's a fine catch. Super catch.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? And the field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
Please give them a warm welcome.
Lovely cover drive. Straight to the extra cover fielder. Cuts that off well in the infield. 5 runs added in that over. The Super Kings are 67 for 4.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Needs a direct hit. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Was quick onto that in the infield. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Misses everything. Chaha ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
That was a tremendous delivery. It fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
Didn't need to bother about running with timing like that.
Curran has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the university end. Finds the edge. Massive chance. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. That looks gone. Oh, great running.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Nearly gets the edge. Pandya with a great delivery there. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Smacks that away through the gap. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Super Kings and 2 for 5.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
No, terrible shot. And a fine take by the fielder at deep cover point. It was in the air for some time, but they've held on to it well. Straight for cover point for an easy catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Big edge, where's that going? That silenced the local fans, another wicket. The hat-trick ball. This is the worst time to be coming out to the middle. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Needs to be on target. Could that be out? Looks like it. Gone, nowhere near making it.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover field. Doesn't beat the infield. Oh, simple run out. That's out.
9 down now. The bowlers have nearly completed the job. The openers out in the field will be getting themselves ready for batting. It shouldn't be long before this innings ends. Poor fielding. Throw sent to the wrong end, and both batters are safely home. A little bit of wobble on that ball and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot though.
The Super Kings weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Trouble. Nice shot, but straight to gully. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
Extremely comfortable win, just brilliant on so many levels. You can't compete with that level of skill shown. It was a masterclass.